Salt of the earth.
Salt of the earth. We do it, they won't do it like us. We add flavor to whatever we touch. Keeping faith in the Messiah is a must. Hebrews make the world go round. Salt of the earth, shine like the sun. Rep where I'm from, Jerusalem. Prodigal sons will be returning soon.
Shalom, shalom. It is your girl, Yahira Yasharala. And I'm here with a commentary YouTube video. You know, I don't really be doing these, but I think I'm going to start doing them. Anyway, I got some footage that I'm going to go ahead and play for you guys. Something very disturbing that I came across on social media. And as we look through social media and look at the things that's going on around the world, many may see things differently from those who have been given the spirit and the spiritual eyes to see things the way we are supposed to see them. All around in different states, you have these police officers calling themselves taking a knee. So let me go ahead and let y'all check this out right quick, and then I'll be right back to tell you my thoughts. Let's play that video right quick.
My people, we gotta wake up. We're too comfortable, we need a shake up. Let the truth be told, we need to clean our soul. We're here in Babylon, we face annihilation, miseducation to a hidden nation. It's been more than 2,000 years of oppression. Still my people refuse to learn their lesson. It's a battle every day. Many have gone astray. They live in the curses cause they chose not to keep the commandment. It's never too late. You have today. You can change your ways. It's never too late. You have a way. You can change your way. My people, we gotta wake up. We're too comfortable. We need a shake up. Let the truth be told.
Okay, so I'm back. So now that you've been able to see the footage of these police officers that are taking a knee. Now, when I first started to see that, I'm looking and I'm just like, what the hell? Then you have these coonery so-called African Americans, okay, these Israelites that are so happy because Massa took a knee and because Massa gave them something to just shut up temporarily, to get out the streets, to stop destroying the property and their business, affecting Massa's pockets. But yet, our brothers and sisters are unable to see this from a spiritual view. They're unable to grasp the concept that this fight is not carnal, that it is spiritual. And they go out in these streets protesting. It's like begging Massa to say, please, Massa, stop killing us. Stop killing us, Massa. Please, please. We just want justice. We want peace. But these Israelites, these so-called African Americans who don't know no better, when we come to them to try to wake them up, they shun us. They don't want to hear it. And with you so-called Black Lives Matter, so-called Black Panther, so-called Afro, pro-African, and whatever you call yourself, because y'all big on these labels. What you need to understand, I don't give a damn how many times Massa get on his knee to shut you up and put a pacifier in your mouth. It's going to continue to remain the same. This has been going on for a very long time. Same old story, just a different time. You so-called African Americans, you really need to understand who you are. You really need to understand, because that's when you will be able to come into your true power, into your true authentic self. You have no power if you don't know who you are. You have no power if you keep believing what Massa tell you. Massa gonna tell you whatever he can tell you to keep you quiet, because Massa know his destiny. Massa know what's gonna happen to him. And Massa is trying to keep you quiet, stuck in spiritual discernment until you go straight to hell with him. So let's pull up some scriptures, because see, you carnal-minded 2/3 African Americans that are out in the streets screaming Black Lives Matter, because you're not even black, first of all, screaming Black Lives Matter, allowing your Massa to make you happy because he got down on his knees to shut you up, to get you to go back home. Meanwhile, guess what? Teens and other brothers are being lynched in the streets, still being shot down, still being killed after Massa took a knee. So let's go to Deuteronomy 28:68. Oh, and I don't want to hear the Bible. The Bible was written by the white man. If you stop listening to Master and really go study to show thyself approved and really learn where these scriptures come from, you'll really be surprised. So let's go to Deuteronomy 28:15. I'm sorry. That's Deuteronomy 28:15. Because, see, y'all don't understand why the things are happening in the streets. You don't understand why things are happening. You don't understand why your brothers and sisters are being killed, hung, shot, thrown in prison. You don't understand this. And I'm trying to give you a understanding so you can get out of that carnal thinking, because it doesn't matter how many times you go out in the streets and protest and tear up and loot and beg massa for justice, because that's what I see when I turn on my news and I see you so-called African Americans in the street. I see y'all begging. You're begging for justice from your oppressor. He will never give it to you, because this is his kingdom. He has been put here to torment you because of disobedience against your heavenly Father, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So let's pull up Deuteronomy 28:15. Deuteronomy 28:15 states, "And thou shalt remember that thou was a bondman in the..." Oh, I'm so sorry. 1 second. That's Deuteronomy 28. That's Deuteronomy. See how I get tongue tied? That's Deuteronomy 28. Deuteronomy 15:15. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28:15. "But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I have commanded thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee." So all these curses, you know what's a curse? Being killed and shot down in the street like a damn dog by your enemy. That's a curse. You know what's a curse? Being hung up in a tree by your enemy. You know what's a curse? Getting your child taken from you, thrown in jail. You know what's a curse? Throwing your husband in jail. These are curses. You know what's a curse? Being killed early. These are curses that the Most High, our God, our Elohim, puts on our people for what? Disobedience. Disobedience. Because you're out here breaking the law, statutes, and commandments. Because you're being disobedient, he will put a curse on you. See, what your pastor told you in church, oh, your God is so loving, he loves everyone. That's a lie. Our God is a God of wrath. He has grace and mercy, but when you anger him, that is it. He's going to smite you. He's going to kill you. He's going to destroy you because of disobedience. This is why we are in captivity. This is why we are in 400 years of captivity, because our ancestors were disobedient like you. They didn't listen. They were hard-headed stiff necks. And they put us in 400 years of captivity. And this is why our brothers are being killed in the streets. Not because of massa. Massa has only been put in place to do the job of the Most High. You begging somebody who can't give you the damn answer. So let's go to Deuteronomy 28:48. Because there's a lot of scoffers who believe we're not the Israelites. So if we're not the Israelites, right, what people had yoke around their neck? Tell me. What people had chains around their arms, chains around their neck? You show me what people had that. You tell me what people had that. Sure wasn't your massa. Last time I checked, we were the people that were in slavery. We were the people who had yokes around our necks, chains and in bondage. So we're not the Israelites, okay? And if that scripture doesn't apply to us, then you tell me what set of people had yokes around their neck. Deuteronomy 28:48. "Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies." What people are serving their enemies? Which the Lord shall send against thee. So who are getting sent against him? Last time I checked, the so-called white man is the one that's killing our people on the street. The last time I checked, the so-called white man has been hanging many of our sons and husbands, daughters, aunts, uncles, mothers from a tree. So you explain this to me. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger, in thirst, in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a what? A yoke of what? Iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. So what people fit the curse? And we are not the Israelites. What people fit that curse? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself. Because many of you are hurting inside, deeply, really angry, mad. But yet, you don't get angry and mad when your brother out there killing your brother. Or when your sister out there killing your sister. But you get mad when Master do it, right? Y'all gonna have to wake up. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28:68. Because we still got scoffers. After you prove them that we had yokes around our neck and that we were in slavery and we are the people who fit the curses, you'll still have a couple of scoffers. So, and this is Deuteronomy 28:68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with lips, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. So let me get this straight. There were a set of people that were put onto ships that were sold as bondmen and bondwomen. So you're not an Israelite, right? Was your ancestors put on a slave ship and sold? Because last time I checked, if your ancestors were put on a slave ship and sold as bondmen and bondwomen, then you're an Israelite. In the transatlantic slave trade, you are an Israelite. And you're going to have to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments and get your behind out the street and stop begging Master for justice, because Master is playing you. He's going to put a pacifier in your mouth until you be quiet, until you stop destroying his businesses, because you're affecting Master's pockets. Holding your posters up in the streets and begging Massa to stop killing you will never, ever happen. The Most High will continue to kill your brothers and your sisters in the streets for disobedience as long as they continue to break his laws, his statutes, and commandments. You have to understand that this fight is not carnal, it is spiritual. And if you don't get it, you just don't get it. I'm not expecting all of you to get it. I am only expecting the ones that the Most High direct to my content, who have eyes to see and ears to hear, and he has given them understanding. Because most of you empty vessels have been born for destruction, and you work for Satan. You will never get it. And that's okay, because this is the Most High's movie, and we all have our parts to play. But the next time you think about going in those streets and screaming and begging Master to stop, just remember this: he will never stop until the Most High Himself sends the Messiah, our salvation, here to destroy them, to cast them into slavery. It will continue to happen. Pray that the Most High gives you eyes to see, ears to hear, and understanding. Because let me tell you something. As long as you continue to break these laws, statutes, and commandments, the Most High is going to put you to death. He will punish you through your children and put your children to death. He has his ways of punishing us. Y'all gonna have to wake up. Y'all gonna have to wake up. Begging master ain't gonna get you nowhere. All praises to the Most High. Just wanted to bring this short video to you because I'm tired of seeing our sisters and brothers in the streets begging massa for justice. Justice you will never get. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. Every month, if you're not paying attention, it gets worse. We are in a time where the Most High is switching power. 400 years are up as of August 2019. Our enemy knows this. Revelation 12:12. That is Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. The enemy knows his time is short, and he is using his minions to cause war on the chosen people of the Most High, and that is Israel. Research. Open your eyes and study for yourself. Don't ever take anything that I say or anyone else. Study for yourself. Shalom.
Hey, you guys, subscribe to like, hit that notification bell button, and share.